How's it going? Welcome back to another edition of Sunday Rips. This week, got a little mail day, got a little Panini retail, Prizm football, and I got a little fat pack of rookies and stars. So some of these football products just came out. Obviously, baseball season just started. Football's a little ways away, but now is when the products come. So I'm actually doing this video on a Sunday morning because I didn't do one all week. So nice and early, 7:30 a.m. Got my coffee, a little Black Rifle, medium roast. I don't remember exactly which one it is, but it's delicious. Had a good night last night at the bar, minus the Wild losing. That was not fun. Twins off to a good start. 2 wins right off the bat. Pretty happy about that. Yeah, that was a rough one for the Wild. Pull tab was pretty hot last night. Cooled down at the end. But still walked out of there up money, so happy with that. Alright, let's get into this mail day here. This feels extremely thin, so I don't think they put in any protection. They did not. Awesome. Looks like the card's just fine, though, so picked this up for a heck of a steal. Obviously not a twin anymore, but still big Arise fan. I have the base auto card. This is out of Gallery. This is rookie year. Was it 2019? Yep. This one's serial numbered out of 25. This is the orange. Yeah, I got a really good deal on this, so I picked it up thinking about maybe going for the rainbow. Hell of a hitter. I mean, you can't argue his abilities. And unfortunately, he's not a twin, but watching Lopez on opening day, we need pitching, plain and simple. That's what this team needs. So if that's what it takes, let's roll with it. I'm just happy to see. I mean, 2 shutout games so far to start the season. Pretty awesome. All right. I've never had somebody actually send me a card in a actual card box. That's good. Bubble action going there. So unfortunately I bought this before BGS just fumbled everything over the last couple days with changing the grading scale and everyone being pissed, and then walking back on changing the grading scale. So back is just an absolute disaster. I mean, there's just a dumpster fire over there, but whatever. So I bought this before that happened. If I don't think I'll buy any more BGS cards unless I'm buying them to crack them and resub them to PSA, because I just don't see Beckett holding any value in the hobby going forward. But that's just my opinion. But if you follow him at all, it's like the blind leading the blind over there. It's just a disaster. Technically, this would get under their new standards that they already walked back. This would have gotten Gem Mint 10, but as far as I know, they didn't talk at all about allowing you to resub, reslab, do any of that stuff. So obviously CSG switched up their grading scale a little while back, but they'd only been around for about a year. They also allowed you, if you had those 9.5 Gem Mints, send them in. They'd reslab them all as 10s. They handled it really well. People actually really liked it. So BGS could have followed suit. They could have used the formula that had already worked, but they chose not to, and it's a disaster. But really sick card. Manny Machado Emerald. It's his rookie card, 2013. They're not numbered, but just really, I like that card. I have one already in a PSA slab, but I saw this one, got a good deal, and didn't want to pass it up. So unfortunately, it's in that BGS slab, but we'll see. They've already walked it back, and they're right back to their original grading scale. So who knows what they do now? All right. I'll start out with little rookie stars. Very low end product, but fun rip. You'll usually get one Prizm card. A lot of rookies in there, but we'll see. Tyreek Hill. I mean, first part of the pack is always going to be vets, stuff like that. Then you'll get into a little parallel section here, and then we'll get rookies, and then it ends with vets again. So A.J. Brown green. Jermaine Johnson rookie green. Russell Wilson Thrillers insert. That's silver prism. Another Russell Wilson airborne silver prism. Not the guy I would go for. But, you know, you get what you get. Nick Bosa, Devin Lloyd, Tyreek Hill. Cool Sky Moore card right there. Sky Moore rookie. Super Bowl winning rookie. Mathis, Shakir, Jahan Dotson. Good card. David Bell. Tolbert. Will he sign? Hopefully he comes around. Didn't get to see much of him this last year. So that's it for the rookies. Nothing crazy in there. But the Sky Moore insert rookie. Had the blue Jermaine Johnson rookie. And then it's just going to be vets to end it. Kirko. Justin Jefferson. That will one my son. He'll like it. Alright, so nothing great in there. A couple Russell Wilson inserts there. Alright, well, let's get into the real stuff here. Let's get into the Prizm. Open one of these with my son. Nothing too crazy. You're going to get color in each box. 4 exclusive green Prizm parallels. 1 exclusive light blue. You can get mem cards. I think I did. I got a Chris Olave patch card, which is kind of cool. He was a good receiver for New Orleans. Had a good year last year. I think he'll do pretty well. A little coffee here. Thought it was gonna be a little more groggy this morning. Drinking a little too much grown-up juice last night. Rich Gannon, let's go. Rich Gannon. Brian Burns, silver prism. Kenneth Walker, fireworks. Cool looking card. Kenneth Walker had a pretty solid rookie season this last year. Mike Williams, hopefully this guy can stay healthy this year for Justin Herbert. Between him and Keenan Allen, I don't know how Herbert still put up like, what, 4,700 yards last year, and those guys were injured like the whole year. Pretty crazy. That guy's a beast. Rashad Penny. Green. Quay Walker. Quay. Some cards for the stands. Let's do it for the fans. Danielle Hunter. TJ Hawkinson. Ooh, there we go. Ask and you shall receive. Breece Hall color match. That green on green looks sick. I was huge on Breece Hall this last year. Had him on my fantasy team. He did awesome. And then unfortunately had that ACL injury. But as long as he comes back from that, which we've definitely seen with a lot of players, AP being one that I can vividly recall, somehow coming back better after a blown ACL. But hopefully Breece Hall bounces back because kid's got a ton of talent. So I'd like to see him play in this next year. That's an awesome card, actually. If that's all I get, I'll be happy. That's a sweet card. I couldn't ask for much more. I got Gabe Davis, green. And that John Michie. Obviously, there's some good quarterbacks in here. A couple good wide receivers. A couple good running backs. It really wasn't a bad draft class. No crazy standout quarterbacks like the year before, but still some nice stuff. Looks like we got our blue coming up. Zeke. Desmond Ridder. All right. Speaking of the quarterbacks, we got a Desmond Ridder silver. That's a pretty solid box right here. Pretty Solid box right there. Wow. This box is definitely paid for probably all 3 of the boxes that I bought. Look at that blue. Ken Anderson. That's it's not what you're looking for. Those 90s vets, 80s vets, sorry. Ken Anderson. We dropped that one in the 50-cent box. There's some Ken Anderson fan that wants it. Alright, last pack here. Then we got our second box. Pittman, Mosley, Jelani Woods. Don't know who he is. Let me know if he's any good. Jelani Woods. Pretty solid looking on card. Centering looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit right to left, but nothing too bad right there. Another rookie at least. Jalen Naylor for the Vikings. Alright. Good first box right there. Good first box. The hard chase in here is the checkerboard. I've never pulled one. I know they had them last year too, and I opened 5, 6 boxes of these. This is my third one this year. Still have not seen one. I don't know what the odds are. Of course, Panini doesn't put odds on their packaging. They're awesome like that. Man, that's good coffee. I'm normally a dark roast kind of guy, but went with the medium roast, and I like it. I like it a lot. Jair Alexander, Terry Bradshaw, Malcolm Rodriguez. God, I thought that was Hutchinson for a second. That would have been sick. Would have been sick. Malcolm Rodriguez looks like a fullback, maybe a linebacker. What is he? What are you? Yeah, he's a linebacker. Must be. Hitting all that color out of rookies, though. Possibly future Viking, Lamar Jackson. I don't know if you guys are following all that nonsense, but what a disaster. I mean, how bad... Oh, that was a Silver Brown Burns. How bad is Baltimore? I mean, are they just fumbling everything, or does he just... I mean, has it just been brewing forever? I don't know what the hell's going on out there, but... it is what it is. I mean, we might benefit from it. I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing him as a Viking. He's definitely got a lot of talent. Also, there's a lot of risk. There's a lot of reward. Jimmy G. I'm not sleeping at Jimmy G. What am I doing? What am I doing? George Karlaftis? Never heard of her. No idea. So far, this box, not as hot. Kwity Paye, good rookie last year. T. Higgins. Jermaine Johnson. Didn't we pull a Jermaine Johnson? Oh, that was the out of rookies and stars, we had a Jermaine Johnson. Another green rookie. Another green color match. We've hit 3 green Jets cards. Guess it's kind of cool. Sky blue would be cool to hit, like a Herbert. Little color match on that. Josh Jacobs, Winfield Jr. He was quiet this last year, it seemed like. I don't know, maybe he had a good year. Maybe I just didn't hear about it. There we go, a little Justin Jefferson. I like that card. We're sleeving that card. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he had a decent year and I just didn't hear about it, but just because Tampa didn't do much. Brian Robinson Jr., another good running back right there. He's the running back that took a bullet right before the season started. He was slated to be the starting running back, so I know a decent amount of people had him in fantasy football, and gets shot. Gets carjacked and shot. But he came back and actually finished the season. He wasn't too bad. So a lot of upside with him, too. We'll see how he does. All right, we got our blue coming up. We got Davis Mills, Jordan Poyer, Zamir White, silver, and a Cade York. Cade York. We got a kicker. A kicker blue. Let's freaking go. See the new Young Hoku? I don't know. We'll see. Not the color you wanted in that pack. Not at all. Last pack here. We got one last green. One green. Joey Bosa. Eli. Kenneth Walker. All right. Nice. Solid running back right there. Let's go. Let's go. I'm happy with these boxes. And the last card was in Isaiah Likely. That will likely not be worth anything. Likely. So yeah, good solid box right there. Two solid boxes. I'm assuming we definitely paid for it, but I haven't looked at comps, so who knows? I might be way off. These might be worth $2. We got the Jefferson green, Kenneth Walker green. I like that Kenneth Walker. Top love that guy. Not a ton of love for running backs and collecting just because the injuries. They can get injured so easily. Save the Jefferson too, because that one's actually just gonna stay with the PC. Yeah, I'll give it to Corbin. I don't know. We'll see. We'll do something with it, but we're not getting rid of it. Desmond Ritter. I like that one. The silver. Nicely centered. Doesn't look like any surface issues. Got a little hair on there. So the Desmond Ritter silver, which is nice. And the Breece Hall green. I really like that. That one's a little off center. No. They're actually quality control. Surprisingly for Panini, quality control is not bad on these. A lot better than Topps Chromos this year. So real solid hits there for retail. I believe the hobby boxes were somewhere on the $550 to $600 range. So yeah, you're gonna get one auto, maybe two. I don't know. I think it's just one. Some other color, you get numbered color and stuff like that. You don't get numbered color in this. Actually, I think you can get green pulsars that are numbered to 25. I know you've been able to in the past, so I don't know, but I think you can. But for the price, I feel like you're not going to recoup your value out of a hobby box unless you just hit a monster. So happy with these. I think they're still available on Target's website. The Luis Ariz. I think I'm going to try to build the rainbow of this, even though it's not a twin anymore. It's a cheap, affordable one being Topps Gallery, so might go for that. And then that Manny Machado. That sick Emerald Manny Machado. Just a sweet card. So yeah, let's go. Got some more baseball coming up, I think, today. Gonna be a good time. I think I'm gonna hit the auto show, and then possibly a card show coming up next weekend. We got Easter next weekend, so hopefully you guys have a good week. I'll catch you next week.